Hey there, and welcome to my channel. I wanted to show you this cute little treat bag that I have created for friends, family, co-workers, just a little something with some candy, some goodies, that sort of thing in there. I know that you can buy one from the store. We can usually buy half of the crafts that we make, but this one is so fun and you can tailor it to the person that you're making it for. You don't have to just put candy in. You can put little treats. Remember, we made these little notepads. We also made these. I thought these were really cute. And then if your office is like my office, it is freezing. Some hot chocolate is welcome. And then some candy. So I thought I would show you how to make these. So here's a sheet of paper that I've cut down. I've put all of your miter, your scores, your fold lines. And if you're interested, I have a copy of this sheet of paper on my blog so that you too can take a peek. I folded or scored this side of my paper at 1/2 inch. I also folded and scored the bottom of the paper at 1/2 inch. And then while it was folded at 1/2 inch, then I folded the paper in half. There's a point for that. If you fold it in half while the paper is unfolded on this side, then it doesn't work out when you go to adhere this. So you want to make sure that this is folded when you fold this. And again, this piece of paper is on my blog if you want to use it as your template. I'm going to use a green piece of paper and a scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, don't worry about it. You can use a ruler and a mechanical pencil. All you have to do is make sure that the lead is up in the pencil or there's no lead in your pencil. And you can take your ruler, put it against the edge that you want to crease, and just take your pencil and draw a couple of times along that line. You can also use your ruler to help you out with your folds. You can freehand it if you are that good. I'm not. So I've just taken my scoreboard and I have folded it. If you're wondering, using the scoreboard, what your measurements are, it's at the 10.5 inch mark because it's an 11 inch piece of paper, so it's at the 10.5 inch mark. And then you turn it the long way. And remember, this was 6.5 inches, so you're going to score it at 6 inches and fold it. Now, while you have this out, this would be the time, remember, fold and make your crease. That I'm going to do the same way you would. And there you go. Your pieces look just like this. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to take your scissors and you see this part right here. We're going to take out this square and we're going to take out a portion of either side. That's going to give us a mitered look. The square and a portion of each side. Like that. Like that. And what you'll notice is this fold and that fold give you a perfectly formed corner. Now we're also going to do that along this edge so that this edge matches. See? That looks really nice. And then on this piece of paper, you probably wondered why we had a miter and cut. We're going to cut that whole portion off. And it's okay if you're not as close to a straight line as you could, but you definitely want to make sure you don't cut too much or too little. There you go. And there's your reason for that. You'll see it in a moment. Okay. Now the next part we're going to do is add our adhesive. I'm using my score tape, and this is the 1/4 inch score tape because we don't want it to go over. You can use wet adhesive. You can use, if you have these adhesive runners, you can use that. You can use anything that you want to. But what we're going to do is close this. So on this side, the folded side, you're going to add your adhesive. Like that. Leave this flap alone for a moment. I always try to be very careful when doing this because you can go wonky real fast. All right. Not too wonky. Now you're going to put this fold on the outside. You could have done it on the inside, but when you put it on the outside, it acts as a reinforcer. So right here, we're going to add more score tape or glue, whatever your adhesive is. The nice thing about score tape is that it rips fairly easily with a straight edge. You'll see that a lot of people use whatever their hard plastic cards are. I've seen Starbucks cards. I've seen Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's craft store cards. I grab whatever card I have sitting next to me. This time I had to make sure it wasn't a credit card or something that could be too problematic later. So there you go. Look at that fold. That's a professional fold, folks. There you go. You can see that there's a little overlap. And as you do it, I would love to say that you'll get better and it'll look more perfect, but it's paper. It's fine. So the next thing that you want to do is decorate. I have some really lovely ribbon. You know that I keep all kinds of ribbon. So I just make sure that my ribbon is going to fit. And what I do is I just add my adhesive to the ribbon. You can add glue, tape, whatever adhesive you want to use. Or you can just leave it as it is and call it done. I'm going to speed up this decoration portion. You know your ribbon. I've got my embellishment bucket over here to the side. Get to decorating. So once you've created your cute little treat bag, that's when all the treats go in. Like I said, you can do anything. I've got some really cute things from my embellishment bucket. It's okay if they don't match. People don't really care. I've created this cute flip book, and I think that I have a friend that would love that. Candy, anything that you want can go in here. It's really up to you. If you have been making flip books, or you've been making the matchbooks that we made, or I made some of these cute little cards, that could go in there as well. It's your little treat bag. Whoever you're giving it to is going to love it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed making these little treat bags. If so, be sure to like, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more great DIY projects. If you want to know a little bit more about these particular treat bags, or you want a copy of the template that we used earlier, be sure to go over to my blog, DIYright.com, and you'll see this and other great crafts. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.